Hi! That face when you're a streamer and they tell you you have to hit the go live button. Ah! I haven't been here in so long. Not since, I don't know, because I haven't had a schedule in like 2 weeks, so it has been a while, huh? Whoa! Like, that's a lot of gift subscriptions, what the hell? Thank you very much for the 20 gift subscriptions. Hi! Hello! Oh, hello! Hi! Hello! Thank you for the warm welcome back. I've been gone for a while. It's true. Cause I was sick most of July. I guess it is still July. And then they gave me new medication, which has kind of been helping a bit. I'm not, you know, feeling like shit every day. Not in peak shape, but you know what? I'm good enough to stream now, which is what matters most. Bonna, thank you very much for the 10 gift subscriptions to the Viewlight. Thank you very much for the 5 gift subscriptions. And welcome back, everybody. Hi. Shielded Knights, thank you for the 5 carrots. Welcome back, boss. We missed you dearly. I'm sorry for being gone so long, grabbing the milk and cigs. I'm sorry. Do I feel better? I'm alive. I'm alive. How was your time at offkai? Do you want, like, my serious answer? I've been, like, sitting here thinking about it. Like, should I just be, like, brutally honest about it? Cause, damn, that's a lot to unpack. I wanna start this out by saying I am glad that everybody had such a great weekend. I heard that the Umarmy was having a lot of fun there. I didn't actually get to go and see much of the con, but yeah, I heard you guys were having a lot of fun there. The turnout was great. As for me personally, I'm gonna be honest, it was probably the worst weekend of the entire year for me. For a variety of reasons, unfortunately. But you know what? At least I can say that I tried. I tried, and I think that it simply was not for me. I think that it was not for this horse lady here. So I can break this down in a couple ways to explain why that is. First of all, I'm sure a lot of you guys heard this, but my meet and greet didn't end up going the way it was supposed to. I had an official meet and greet with the con, and then I got there into the waiting area, and they told me that there was gonna be, I think it was a 1.5 hour delay. So I went to go back downstairs for a bit, and then I came back, and then they said, oh, it's actually like an indefinite delay, but don't go anywhere because we're gonna try and fix this. So I was stuck in the waiting area, and then I waited, and then I waited, and then in the end, they said, well, you can try doing it with a PNG, which is very different than, you know, the 3D experience that was supposed to happen. And I was like, I feel like we should probably reschedule it, but they didn't want to cancel it, so I tried that. But then I heard that my fans weren't told that it was gonna be rescheduled. They weren't told that it was happening still. So by the time, it was like 2.5 hours after the intended time at this point, and like nobody was there. I got to meet a couple people, so that's why I was like, shit, man, I gotta work something out with Kala. So I spent like 4 hours that day just sitting around, and then I forgot my medication at home, so I was sick the entire day the next day, and I couldn't do my panel because I felt like shit. So I was like dooming over it. And then Zentrea reached out to me and invited me to her panel, which was super nice. And I was inspired then as well to try and push myself to get a meet and greet together, even though it was like very suboptimal conditions. It was a very, you know, standard meet and greet, but at least we got something together on Sunday. I at least wanted to make sure the people who won the lottery were able to see me. So that happened. I tried to go and meet some other VTubers too, but I think I learned that a lot of VTubers are actual, they're very extroverted, and I am not very extroverted. So I was like standing in the corner, and people kept asking if I was okay, trying to get me to talk to people. So yeah, I would say it's been a very busy weekend. My social battery was burnt out on the first day, and I had all those things happen that just maybe it's like a lot of minor inconveniences that kind of stacked up and just weighed on me a lot. I was very mentally and physically tired, cause I don't know about you guys, but when I spend like the entire day outside, I just turn into like a husk and have to like curl up for a bit afterwards. So hopefully this all explains why I am the way I am, or how I felt about the weekend. I'm not mad at offkai for what happened with the meet and greet. They did not anticipate tech issues. They were able to get everyone else rescheduled, which is good. I managed to pull something through in the end, but holy shit. Also, sorry I missed those donuts. Thank you, Plywood Chair, for the 200 apples. It's been so long, my horse taxes have piled up. The IRS is after me. Quick, take this. It's like you're throwing a bag of apples at me and running away, but thank you so much. Sorry, I had to complete my train of thought. I was like deep in story time there. Yeah, hopefully that PNG at the meet and greet thing makes sense now. Yeah, I didn't plan on telling any. Okay, so let me make this clear as well, because there was like more bad stuff that happened. This is like the tip of the iceberg. I don't mean to vent to you guys. I just feel like I have to like express everything that's happened the past couple of days. Obviously there's the cup, the Gamer Subs Cup. It's a convention cup, so you know, there's not much I can do about it. I would have loved to sell it online, but it's getting scalped out the ass right now, which is really unfortunate and kind of frustrating. Like, people selling it at 5 times the price. Yeah, and then there was, also, I was wandering around the artist alley, and I saw an artist that's like been really kind to me. I don't want to like throw them under the bus or anything. I'm not mad at them. I think it was a miscommunication, right? But I offered to sign something for them. This is the only person I offered this to. And they had me sign something for them, and then they made a tweet saying that I had just signed something for them, even though I wasn't publicly at the convention, which is why I ended up saying that I was at the convention afterwards. I avoided the artist alley after that, and avoided being in public after that. It was the end of the day around Sunday anyway, so it wasn't a huge deal, but, yeah, things didn't really work out though. It was a lot of, unfortunate things. I had asked them not to tell anyone I was there, but I don't think they heard me. It was really loud, so I guess that makes sense. I'm not, like I said, I'm not mad at them. I'm not trying to like send any hate towards them. They're a very sweet person, but yeah, that's how that ended up happening. Did I have fun though? I got to meet some people that I thought were pretty cool, but that was about it. Everything else kind of went wrong for me. I would say it's been a very rough weekend for me. I had another con I was supposed to go to for business purposes, and this isn't professional, by the way. Would not recommend doing it, but as I was on the plane leaving offkai, I went into the chat for that con to talk to the staff and said I would rather drag my brain through broken glass than go to another con this year, so I will have to cancel. My ticket was non-refundable, but I canceled. Needless to say, I will not be going to another convention this year, or probably for a long time. I think I'm good on that. But I think as an attendee, like a normal attendee, without all of this, you know, side questing and shit to do, it's probably a really great time. Probably a very, very fun experience. You work so hard for this chance at the con. I mean, I'm not opposed to sponsoring cons and stuff still. I just don't think I need to be there in person. Next time, I'm just gonna send somebody there in my place to handle business for me. I don't think I have the willpower to physically go back to a convention after that. Although I will say, the good things, there were some good things. it was really cool to see all of the enthusiastic VTuber fans. They were really nice. Everybody was really friendly. Just like seeing all the interactions and stuff, and I don't know, it felt like a very warm and inviting environment. Like, I feel like even the people who are normally not able to talk to people super well. Obviously, I couldn't talk to anyone because I did not speak around other people there. I was just quietly keeping my head down the whole time. But I felt like if I wanted to strike up a conversation with people, I probably could have. And it would have been really chill because everybody was friendly. Oh, you managed to get a Tomoe cup? That's awesome. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. The next offkai is in 8 months. I'm not trying to deter any of you guys from going, by the way. I'm sorry. I just wanted to be honest about my own experiences because I think in hindsight it's pretty funny just how unlucky I was. But there are some good things too, so it's okay. And I think all the attendees had a great time. Don't worry guys, I'll have a normal cup soon enough and things will be better. And yeah, I don't know. All the VTubers I met were so nice to me. They were like very patient with me. I don't know, everyone was so kind. So at least in terms of like dealing with other people, I would say that I didn't have any bad experiences in that regard. Nobody was rude to me. Nobody mistreated me. It's very nice. Very, very nice. I think me just being as introverted as I am, I kind of like bit off more than I could chew there. Might have been doing a little bit too much there. That's right, you went to offkai. I was worried for a second you had contracted colic and were off to join Harura. The good thing is I didn't get sick at all, but to be fair, I didn't spend a lot of time around people, so it would be kind of hard to get sick. The only thing I bought in the artist alley was like some Musume merch. Yeah. Does she read both chats? I do read both chats. I got them side by side here. Your social battery wasn't big enough for a con? It's just because I believed people when they said, oh, it's gonna be a bunch of introverts. It's just gonna be a bunch of introverted fellas. And then I met people that have like the craziest social battery ever. And I'm like, wait a minute, what? Was this my first big con? This was my first convention ever. And it was as a sponsor and a guest. So that was crazy. That was real crazy work. I hope you guys like the booth setup, by the way. The giant 8-foot horse standee. The grass, I don't know. We had some Honeycrisp apples at the table that people were allowed to take last minute. Yeah, it was a pretty good time. Pretty good. I got to see you in passing, so I was pretty happy. You've only been to Comic-Con, is it similar? I think the thing about... see, I got told this by people who've been to other cons, but the thing about offkai is, because VTubers are so niche, you have like something in common with literally everyone there. Whereas if you go to like a con with more broad interests, like Anime Expo, maybe there's gonna be people who are into like gachas, or people who are only there for anime, or people who are there for VTubers. But I feel like for offkai, everybody loves VTubers. Literally everybody there loves VTubers, so you know, you can like look at somebody's keychains on their bag and be like, oh my god, we have the same Oshi. Our Oshi is amazing. That's the sort of stuff I saw in passing. That shit was heartwarming. Sorry for all you had to go through Tomoe the entire weekend, and even hearing back on it now, I was getting secondhand angry at how poorly it all went. Sorry for like snapping at people for making jokes about me like being recognizable in public. I didn't mean to be sensitive about it. I was just so anxious and stressed and angry from the whole weekend. But seeing people say, oh, I bet people knew you were there the entire time. I bet they recognized you and just didn't say anything. That pissed me off because, bro, I went through such great lengths. I didn't talk around people. I had an incognito badge. I wear the plainest fucking clothes I could, and I kept my head down, and I stayed the fuck out of the way. Yeah, it was tough. So, yeah. that's kind of, yeah, I would say my privacy is very important to me. Twitch is dying. There's not much I can do about that. That sounds like a Twitch thing, because there's nothing dropping on my end. They should probably hop on YouTube for now, because I can't fix it. But yeah, it was kind of tough. But I guess things are probably okay now. Things kind of worked out. Will I drop the military vibes once I leave my job in the military? No. No, I will not. I've gotten asked that a lot. I think I'm too far in to rebrand at this point anyway, so it wouldn't really make sense. But the Umarmy is separate from my job. I just happen to be in the military, but it's not like it, you know. I don't know, it's like if a VTuber is like a teacher and they're like a fucking Fox girl, something or another online. I don't think there's overlap there. Yeah, I don't know. I hope that makes some sort of sense. I can't articulate it really well right now. But thank you for the 50 apples. I'm headed out, but thank you so much, boss, for everything. It's good to have you back. I was almost starting to miss you. I wasn't gone too long. It's fine. It's fine. You see, oh, my 2.5D? No, this is a 3D model. I'm just not, you know, rotating or anything like that. Welcome back, Tomoe. Thank you. I'm glad the Twitch side is fixed as well. Wait, is the chat behind? Oh god, I think the chat is behind. It went down again? No! It's so cursed. Why is it so cursed over there? I have no idea how similar your voices in a room compared to the mic, but that's how people can recognize you. What part of I didn't talk around people do you not understand here? This is this is terrible, bro. This is absolutely terrible. Would absolutely love it if you brought back the sweetheart grips. There is no way in horse hell that will ever happen, unfortunately. If you were here a couple months ago, you'd understand why. So, like, you know, merch takes a while, right? But it was like every day people asking me why they hadn't gotten their merch yet, why they haven't gotten their grips yet. So, I don't think I can go through that again. I don't think I'm strong enough, you know? I don't think I can do it. Also, thank you very much, Captain, for the raid. Hello, Quatrin. Welcome in. I'm sorry the Twitch side is so fucked up right now. I don't know what's wrong with it. Maybe it's okay. Actually, no. Maybe it's caught up now. Oh, the bitrate's kind of ass still, but you know what? That's fine. You'll come up with a better merch idea. Yeah! How was offkai? It was hell, but we made it through. That's what matters. That's what matters most. Your voice gives me tomboy vibes. Is that a weird assumption? No, I'm Tomoe Umari, the military tomboy horse girl. It works out. Well, thank you for the 20 apples. Hello, Boss Shepherd wishes you well, even though it seems like it was rough. You did an awesome job this weekend. I made it through. That's the most important part. Also, I always wanted to experience a con at least once, you know? Just to be able to say that I did it, that I attempted it. What if the realistic horse art was a model? What, do you not like the way I look now? Is this not sufficient? It's not good enough? Oh, hell no. Absolutely terrible. I'm glad that so many of you guys had fun though, seriously. It was great seeing people able to talk with their friends and hang out and lollygag around and whatnot. What about the food at offkai? I didn't eat any food in the convention center, but the food in the area was pretty good. I mean, to be fair, I don't really like go out to eat that often, so it was like a little treat, you know? So it was nice. Crimson Bishop, thank you very much for the 25 carats. Welcome back, Tomoe. Hi, I'm home. Hi. Yeah, yeah, I assume the food there is probably pretty expensive. Considering I didn't spend a lot of time in the convention center, there was no reason for me to buy food there. You're hyped that next offkai is in the spring? Dude, I hear that some of the hotels are already fully booked. I think people are pretty stoked about this. This next convention, even though it's in 8 months, that's like so hard for me to think about. It's unfathomable. Unfathomable. I was at an Airbnb the entire time, which is pretty chill. Did I get any good merch? I just bought some Uma merch. Just a couple Uma stuff. Yeah, 8 months away. 8 months. Already booked? Of course! You gotta, like, get people while they're still hype about the con and missing the con. It makes sense. It's a good business strategy right there. And if anyone's going to Vexpo in September, I am the main sponsor for Vexpo. It's in the UK though. But yeah, headline sponsor haunts here. I think they just announced they're gonna have some HoloLive meet and greets there, which is pretty exciting. So yeah, I hope people have fun there. Alright, thank you for the 5 carrots. Oh my god, the goat is back. While you were gone, I felt sad to have no horse, so I named my Rapidash after you, and she has been tearing through Team Rocket. Excellent! Proper horseplay right there. You missed me? Everyone missed me? Aww. Now I feel bad for immediately coming back and bitching about stuff. We gotta be more positive and sentimental and shit. It's like, oh, let me tell you about the war that I just went through, fellas. Oh, I'm glad you got one of the Honeycrisp there. Thank you. Angry Shark, thank you for the 500 oats. Tomoe, as the old saying goes, patience is a virtue, so don't worry about how long it takes for merch to ship for me. Oh, you don't worry about it, because you know it'll be worth it. Speaking of really cool stuff, my figurine should be ready for pre-order in about a week or two. The prototype is finally done, so we're just working out pre-order details and getting some last-minute pictures and stuff, and then it will be available for a while, which I think is good because I think a lot of people are a little bit traumatized from how figurines turned out from a certain company. So, yeah, no, it'll be great. That's why I wanted to get the prototype good and ready so that you guys could see what the finished product will look like, and then you know exactly what you're buying, and it'll be great. Prototype, pre-order should be for a couple months at least. I gotta work out the details there, but yeah. What about figurines? It's a figurine! It's exciting! It's very exciting. You saw the horse pat? The horse pat is amazing. Dude, the horse pat Wooly is so great. I finally got like a docky and stuff too, which a lot of people wanted me to, but Kawa's a bit behind on their fulfillment right now because of all the cons they've been doing and stuff, so once they get caught up, then we'll be able to open pre-orders for that. So if any of you wanted the merch that was pretty much exclusive to offkai for now, that'll be available online as soon as everything is caught up. So, sorry for the wait there. I wanted to give a little bit of an update on that. Captain SlicerX, thank you very much for the raid. Hello there. Hi. Howdy. I hope you had a good stream. How do you do? Another raid. Hi. Oh my gosh. Hi. Congratulations on surviving a convention. It reminds me of the old wisdom. Any crash you can walk away from counts as a good landing. I just try to focus on all the upsides despite all the downsides. I think the downsides, if you think about it, was like some technical difficulties, and then my crippling social anxiety that makes any gathering of people for a prolonged period of time absolute hell for me. So I would say it's more of a me problem than like anything else. Despite how much I'm bitching, at least I wasn't like mistreated by anyone. And you know, all the artists were really nice to me too. Like they said kind things to me about the artist mixer that I sponsored, because it was the first time they were ever able to do an artist mixer, and they were all super grateful, and it was really cool. So yeah. Did I get to meet any other VTubers? Yes, but I don't know who was publicly there, so I can't tell you who I met out of consideration for their privacy, but they were very nice. Also, yeah, there were some freebies at the booth as well, like slap bands and stuff. I learned a lot. Maybe next time will be better. Not next time that I go, because I don't have any plans of going. I don't know, I probably won't go to a convention for at least a few years now. I need time to like recuperate mentally, but I will still be there virtually and I don't know, sponsor it and do other stuff and then send people, and then yeah. Do you know who they are? I do know who they are because they introduced themselves. Glad to have you back, Sarge. Thank you. Maybe get a voice changer. I am not that eager to go to a con. I appreciate the thought though, but I think I'll be okay. You're broke? Yes, it was very expensive there. There was so much good stuff there. Dude, everybody, well, so many booths had art of me, I heard. I didn't actually, like, get to, like, go around on the first day and take a proper look because it was really fucking crowded and I didn't want to squeeze through crowds, but I looked around a little bit on Sunday and I saw some of them and I was like, hell yeah. The Umarmy represented well there. That was awesome. And hopefully the sign that said where all of my merch was at helped you guys a little bit. Umbrolite, thank you for the 19.99 curious. Welcome back, boss. Happy the offkai had a good ending and that people that were there had fun. May the Umarmy keep growing and I'll get horse pat whoobies. Gotta go have a happy night, y'all. Thank you. Just because you're not paranoid doesn't mean they aren't out to get you. I mean, good luck finding me, I guess. I don't know. I have pretty good OPSEC, so I think I'm okay. A con alter ego. What is it? You mean like a secret identity or something? That sounds very complicated. Are Nikkei Saturdays back on this week? My schedule is in the panels. If you look down below, under the stream, and on Twitter, and on Discord, and my YouTube community page, I've already posted my schedule for the week. Yeah. Herb. Tomoe, stealth expert. Guys, it's really not that hard to, like, not stand out in a crowded space. I don't know why you guys are praising me for this. Just wear simple clothing. Don't talk. And walk around. Just become an NPC. And nobody's gonna fucking know you're there. Everybody's on their own side quests. Everyone's doing their own thing. Why the fuck would they notice me there? It doesn't make any sense. It's not like VTubers have like a special fucking presence or something. Especially because I was walking around alone. I didn't even have people like guarding me or anything. I was just chilling, dude. NPC maxing is pretty powerful. That's literally all you gotta do. All you gotta do. Just dress as a giant horse. I was saying this, I feel like I need one of those wacky arm inflatable tube things in front of my booth next time, but like disguised as a horse. I think that would be pretty fucking sick. That would be amazing. The biggest blessing actually is that I didn't get any flight delays or anything. I think I got super lucky. Because I saw when I landed all of the canceled flights and stuff, or severely delayed ones. I feel like I dodged a bullet there, man. That would have been crazy. It's almost like that's the reason for the VTuber model. Yeah, some people are like, why don't you just go without disguising yourself, Tomoe? Why are you hiding yourself? I'm a big believer of separation between IRL and VTuber. That's just my personal philosophy. Obviously, there's no right or wrong way to be a VTuber, but I don't know. I prefer if it's virtual. Keeps that burning spirit alive, you know? That NPC has odd-looking ears and tail. Yeah, a little bit. Glad to have you back, boss. I hope one of these days I'll be able to go to a con. I want to actually get out of my shell and meet new people. As an introvert, I'll be fine. Hey man, if I survived, albeit barely, I think you'll be fine. Was the little chibi art of you at a meet and greet booth with recruitment crossed out a fan art or commissioned? I have no idea what you're talking about, so probably fan art. Yeah. It was awesome seeing all of the Umarmy members there, and it was a pleasure getting to meet you. Yeah, everyone was so nice. The Umarmy was on their best behavior, I hear, which is pretty par for the horse, I would say. I don't know. Never really heard you guys getting into trouble or anything. I am pretty adamant about everybody being friendly to each other and others as well. Where were I? Wait, where was I? Where was I? It's been 84 years. You know, around, out and about. So no one recognized it offkai? I'm sure a lot of the Umarmy people recognized each other, yeah. You didn't know offkai existed. I think they're gonna break 10,000 attendees next year. I think they're trying to get like a whole convention space to themselves. Not that sharing with the CrossFit people was bad. I think the CrossFit people were nice. It's just a very funny crossover episode. People recognized your Umarmy bag? Hell yeah, dude. Man, I couldn't even talk on my flight back because I was surrounded by offkai attendees until I got like to my next connection, and then I wasn't, but yeah. Good to have you on stream, boss. Still after reading all the Berserk volumes lately, I'm concerned you wouldn't sacrifice this to the God Hand, would you? I've never read Berserk, so I don't really know what that means, but no sacrifices. You'll be okay. You'll be alright. Did anyone recognize you at offkai? No. And I'm never going to another con again, so I think we'll be okay. Is there a new Umarmy war cry to use at the next con? No, we use our indoor voices here. We're respectful. Of course. Of course. Good, thank you for the 5 apples. Thank you for making this year's offkai fun for the Umarmy. Yes. Had my big ass horse booth there. The Umarmy stood tall, we represented. It was very beautiful. Not even a non-VTuber con? I don't think cons are for me, to be honest. I don't think cons are for me. I really don't think they're for me. You think if fans recognize me, they should just ignore me? Don't worry. I won't even give you the issue of having to think about it because I'm just not gonna be there again. So it'll be alright. It's the best way that I can possibly be considerate. John Hot Soldier, thank you very much for the 10 gift conscriptions. Thank you! Thank you. And welcome, everybody, to the Umarmy. Welcome in. Are there any VTubers you'd like to see featured at offkai next year? None come to mind because I can think of a lot of people in general who are just like good VTubers. And you can only be a guest like every other year, right? So I'm sure a lot of previous great guests will come back, and yeah, that'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. Thank you for helping sponsor offkai. It's no problem at all. I'm glad I was able to. Classic for real, thank you for the gift subscription. You could at least get the chance to meet other VTubers. I was there, meeting other VTubers. Yes, I did get to meet other VTubers. That was nice. They were nice. But I'm happy to be back away from the West Coast. Although it was pretty nice out. Did they know who I was? After I introduced myself, yes. After I introduced myself, they did. Did I actually have to talk to anyone? I was there for business reasons as well, so... yeah, that's why I'd say I spent most of my time not in the con. Did I meet my Oshi? I don't really have an Oshi. I don't think I watch anyone enough to really have an Oshi. I've said this before, but yeah. Pseudo, thank you very much for the 5 gift subscriptions. Thank you for your support. Thank you. Out of the VTubers you met, were there any where you felt like their character / model was a lot like them IRL? The VTubers I met, I wasn't really thinking about their model. I was just thinking about them as people. Is that weird to say? Like, maybe it's because they were right there in front of me, but like even if they hand me their business card and they're like, this is my VTuber, I'm like, okay, that's like separate. But like, it was just a person to me, so I wasn't really thinking about like how they are online and stuff. I don't know. Did anyone recognize me by my voice? Even when I was around other VTubers, I don't think they recognized me by my voice. This might surprise you, but I speak pretty softly, so unless you spend a fair amount of time around me, you probably wouldn't recognize me by my voice either. Happy to see you again, Tomoe. Hope you had fun. There were some ups and some downs, but we did our best. No one you fangirled for? I don't know. They're all just people to me. They're all really cool creators. I respect the work they do, but maybe it's different for me. I don't know. I don't know how to put it into words. I can't explain how my brain works. How did they know what VTuber they were? How did I know? Because they introduced themselves. What? This wasn't like in public or anything. It was like a private setting, but they were like, by the way, this is what VTuber I am. And I was like, by the way, this is what VTuber I am. And it's like, oh, I've seen your work before. Oh, hell yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I don't know, it's just that simple. Art tags, thank you for the 10 carrots. Good evening, Mr. Tomoe. Here's 10 carrots. Is it okay if I call you that? Yeah, you can call me whatever, it's fine. It's alright. Gonna be a ton of repetitive questions this stream as more people join. Perhaps. Could be a lot of streams like that, though. Oh, that explains it. I thought y'all just went up to strangers and said, hi, I'm X. No. 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 But if you're in a space where you know there's only other VTubers and industry people, then you can give your name. You know, then you can say, this is who I am. But if you're in public, where everybody is, then you're not gonna do that. I hope that makes more sense. Maybe that helps clarify it a little bit more. Any cool displays you saw? I know there were some bigger artists there. Some of the featured artists had some really cool setup. That was pretty nice. I didn't get to spend a lot of time looking at it, but it was cool. Ugh. Real name or VTuber name? I don't think anybody gave their real name. There's no reason to. But yeah, bottom line is I met a lot of cool people. I had a lot of fun. I saw a lot of cool art in the artist alley. And yeah, that was my offkai experience. I hope you guys also had good stories and stuff there too. If I'm like trying to think of like any specific stories I could share, nothing really comes to mind. You always assume I use a voice changer. Why the fuck would I use a voice changer? Why would I do all that? Did I go to any concerts? I did not get the chance to, because I was stuck in bed all day on Saturday. And then on Friday, I was stuck in the guest lobby waiting for my meet and greet that never happened. And then on Sunday, I had a meet and greet all morning, and then the panel immediately afterwards, so I didn't really have time to, like, go and, like, you know, attend panels or anything. Yeah, it was a lot of work. I just wanted to lay down and watch, like, body cam footage or something. Need to see people being rowdy and just, I don't know, it's like TV. I guess I could do that at home though. Overall had a very good time during the 3 days. Hell yeah, that's what's up. So many good VTuber outfits there. Did I make any money off of all this? I spent a lot more money than I made, that's for sure. But considering, like, I don't know, I think sponsoring the con was more of a passion project for me, because I want to see more indie VTubers sponsoring cons in the future. So I figured it would be like the change I want to see. I don't know if it's gonna happen or not, but it would be fucking awesome, because I think it's great if it's not just corpos doing it. If we can manage it, all the more reason to, you know? It's feeding back into the community in a positive way. Definitely lost money from it, but it's okay. 1986 Transformers movie is re-releasing. Thoughts? I have no thoughts about this, but I hope it's good. Dumb question, but since you were there in person, did I get any of my gifts from Kawa? Yes, I have not gone through them yet, but yes. Yes, they are in my luggage right now. Yes, I was living my best horse life out there. How do you even sponsor an event like that? You reach out to the staff. They have a contact email. You miss all the shots you don't take. Isn't that the saying? It is not cheap though, I will say that much. Did I get the gifts from Kawa last year? Yes, they sent the gifts every year. If you get the gifts, then I don't know. They... I will say this in the future. Only one person did this, but please don't send me large gifts, because I can't pack it into my luggage if it's a large gift. So please, do not send me something large. I appreciate the sentiment, but please. Small items only. Easy to pack. Alba, thank you for the 10 carrots. Hey, Tomoe, ever think about maybe funding a con in a different part of the US? I ain't got the money for all that. I help sponsor the con, but I am not rich. I do not have the money to make a con happen from scratch. I apologize. Maybe if somebody has a good sales pitch, I'll help out, but I'm not gonna be the one running that show. I have enough on my plate as is. Thank you for the 9.99 carats. Thank you for all your work at offkai. I got myself a canteen with your mug on it, plus the Tomoe card decals. Thank you for being awesome. Thank you! Thank you for your support. Don't dash out hopes for HorseCon 2027. I feel like there's way too much that goes into cons, bro. I have so much respect for the staff. I have so much respect for them. They put in a lot of work. And then you have to deal with the people bitching online that aren't even at the con, like, trying to, like, smear their reputation for the love of the game. I don't know. I get too annoyed to deal with stuff like this. I just like big, exciting projects that bring people together. That's all I want. That's all I want. Everyone had fun this year. That's all that fucking matters, in my opinion. What's my theme here for content in my VTuber? I'm Tomoe. Hi. Getting a larger con is not hard. The people negotiating is the hard part. Well, yeah, I mean, they tried to make a con happen in the East, and that got fumble-fucked pretty badly, so... It's not impossible. There's just a lot that logistically has to, like, fall into place. It's a lot that has to happen. As unfortunate as it is to say, I think I will only be doing one other meet and greet this entire year, so hope I can meet some of you guys next year. But I am going to be very busy the second half of this year. Just this Friday, I'll be closing on my house finally, after doing a shitload of paperwork the past couple of weeks. And during this weekend too, during offkai, I was still doing paperwork for my mortgage, so that was pretty fun. No, the other meet and greet I'll be doing that I think I have an obligation to do is Vexpo. I think I have a meet and greet there. I could be wrong. I might have said no to that. In which case, I have no other meet and greets this year. So I'll have to double check. I didn't want to put too much on my plate. After offkai and Vexpo, do you think you would continue sponsoring more cons/events in the future? Well, I gotta get your guys' opinion on it. Do you think it's a good idea? Does it seem wise to you? I mean, I have fun with it, but... yeah, maybe, probably. I don't have any reason not to. There's no reason not to. It's a good thing to do. It's supporting people in the industry. It's making big things happen, you know? And the Umarmy gets to celebrate together. That shit's exciting. Only purpose of thank you for the 20 carrots. Got it, boss. If I ever get the chance to be at a meet and greet with you, I'll leave the Demon Core TM as a gift. Anyways, I'm going to bed. Have a good night, Tomoe and Umarmy and Raiders. Much love. I need a Demon Core. I would pack that in my suitcase in a heartbeat. Don't you fucking worry. Don't you worry about that, buddy. There's always enough space for the Demon Core. Congrats on the house. Does it come with gargoyles? I have an HOA and I don't think they would like that, but I can ask. I can ask. If I put it in my backyard, they might be okay with it. As part of the audience, I can definitely say that it was awesome hearing you sponsoring offkai. I think it was pretty awesome too. I think it is a good thing, and I am just a humble horse VTuber trying to make my way in the world, and seeing everybody have fun together is pretty awesome, so yeah, I'm down with it. I'm down with it. Do I have a celebrity I am watching because movies? Huh? I don't give a shit about celebrities. I'm sorry. I only watch anime. I was trying to figure out what you meant by that, but yeah, I only watch anime, so I'm not the best person to ask that. Who mows my lawn? I don't know who mows my lawn. I don't know. Ask what HOAs do for services. I was sent the document on it. I just have not read it yet because I am tired of looking at documents. I will pencil whip any document they throw at me at this point. Legal issues be damned. The fact that, I don't know, buying a house is great, but it's stressful as shit. Did she read the HOA? It's very simple from what I can tell. They just don't want any crazy modifications to be done. And also, it's not a very expensive HOA. Buying a house? What's that? Buying a house in the big 26. Which is totally fine. I think it's fine. HOAs are evil. Yeah, but I didn't want to rent a house if I could help it. So, I'm just doing my best to make it work, you know? Could never live with an HOA. Kinda real, honestly. I think it'll be fine, though. I think it'll be alright. Renting is one thing, but when buying, I won't sign up for one. No, that's fair, honestly. That's fair. I'm just stressed out about everything. I'm glad it's all going well, though. And more importantly, I'm glad that I have some awesome plans lined up for you guys that I've been working on for a while. And I have to think of more stuff that I want to do for the Umarmy. The work never really ends if you think about it. Never ends. But the fact that this figurine is almost done is like my happiest thing right now. Like, I am so stoked. You guys might not have seen the behind the scenes stuff, but I've been working on this figurine for 1.5 years now, so you know, the fact that pre-orders are gonna be open in like a week is like, oh fuck yeah. What's the best con I've been to so far? The only con I've been to is the one I was at this weekend, so I'm not the best person to ask that, unfortunately. How much is it gonna be? The figurine is gonna be $215, most likely. Yes. $215. It's not a garage kit or anything. It's fully painted and assembled. So it does have that going for it. You only hear about the bad HOAs, most of them go about their business. No, let me fill a room with Tomoe figurines. I appreciate it. And yes, I think this HOA is really chill. That's why I'm not worried about it. They seem really cool. It's really one of those like more hands-off ones. It's kind of like, let's keep the neighborhood nice, but like, I don't know. It's not overreaching from what I can tell. Fly the Umarmy flag from your house. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be pretty cool. How big is it? It's like, shit, what's like normal scale figurine? It's like 1/7, or is that the proper scaling? I think so. I don't know. Does the Umarmy have a flag? The Umarmy does have a flag. It was at my booth at Offkai, actually. I haven't shown it off in a while, but yeah, we got one of those. 1/8, 1/7, yeah, whatever your default figurine size is. It's that size. Will the 3D chibi still be used occasionally? I haven't really, I don't know. It's more like occasion-based. If I have a reason to use it, if the vibes seem right, then I'll use it. I just hate having to change out my rendering for it, because this is rendered differently, but technically I can at any time. Maybe I'll sell the flag again sometimes. I didn't know you guys didn't know it existed. Not a 1-to-1 scale figurine. No, it's not a 1-to-1 scale. No. You're only familiar with 1/144th? What kind of weird-ass fraction is that? What is that? Have I been hitting the cider? I have had more alcohol to drink this past week than usual, yes. But not a crazy amount. Just like a drink or two. 1-to-1 cardboard cutout? Dude, I would love to do a 1-to-1 scale figure at some point. That would be cool. It'd probably cost like $35,000, but like... You gotta do everything at least once, you know? 1-to-1 scale Tomoe. It could happen. It would be super sick. At least once. You can do everything at least once, and then the debt collectors come after your ass, and then it's over. It's all over from there. Yes, yes. Top Donathon Spender life-size figure. Absolutely diabolical work. Oh, Gundam modeling kit size. Okay. I didn't know that was the scale they used. Well, that certainly makes a lot more sense. 1-to-1 scale with AI personality installed. I don't trust any AI personality that people would come up with for me. After seeing what people came up with last time, nuh-uh. I don't trust it. How much to have you read Berserk? I don't know if it's really my cup of tea, man. I think I've watched like the Netflix specials at some point, but that was so long ago. That was so long ago, I don't remember. Yeah, the real Tomoe versus an imposter. Pretty important for the plot there. Not the Netflix special. Look, man, it's something. Am I a furry? I am not a furry. What I mean last time? Oh, like when people make chatbots of me. For some reason, they all have like the personality of like somebody who would like quickly lose their rank because they're trying to molest everyone. That's not me, by the way. I'm not like that. I don't know how they got my personality so wrong, but I don't know who let these guys cook. Maybe stay out of the kitchen, buddy. That's like most chatbots, though. I think most of them end up like that, so... What can you do, man? What can you do? Yes, the AI chatbots. Look, man, you guys asked. You wanted an answer to it. You're the one that asked. Do I think I'll learn how to cook when I'm out of the military? Probably not. Probably not. That's a lot of work. I will continue to eat to survive. Simply for nourishment and for no other reason. AI algorithm written by freaks. Look, man, I'm sure there's good uses of AI out there, but I would really like if the computer parts prices could go down. So if it means getting rid of all of that shit, oh, dude, it's worth it, honestly. I don't know. I'm kind of biased. I don't like AI images because I think they're ugly as fuck, and I don't like AI chatbots because they all try to molest you, and it's really bad. So, you know, yeah, it would be great if I could afford RAM again. I would be really stoked about that, actually. Opinion on salt licks. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. You've been ruined by AI with writing assignments? Bro, pick up a pencil. It's not that hard to write a paper. You know, back in my day, we got nagged at to not fucking cite Wikipedia, and now people just be having ChatGPT write whole ass essays for them. All you do is gather a couple sources, take notes on them, make a fucking structure for your essay, put relevant information in from each article, cite where you're getting it, what paragraph, make sure it's in proper format, you know? Make a bibliography, and then you're done! It's really easy! It's really fucking easy! There's no reason to use AI when you can just do it yourself! If you lose that ability, bro, that's, I don't know, it's such a useful skill. Like, knowing how to write is a useful skill. I wouldn't be able to write my video scripts and my short scripts and all that shit if I didn't write my own shit. If I had relied on AI and stuff, then I wouldn't know how to do anything for myself. You don't even know how to think for yourself eventually if that's all you're relying on. Just thinking, I don't know, your fucking brain is gonna wither in your head. You're gonna have a little fucking peanut brain by the end of it because you don't want to use it anymore. What's it there for if you're just gonna have a fucking sophisticated rock do all the thinking for you, huh? Anyway, those are just, you know, my personal humble feelings on that. You can kind of see people's brain capacity diminishing over the years as they rely more and more on AI. It's like quick momentary gratification, but you have to pursue greater academic heights. You need to develop a big, strong, severely wrinkled brain capable of processing all sorts of crazy, wacky, wild shit. So yeah, not a big fan of all that shit, honestly. Sorry, I didn't mean to yap about that too much, but I don't know. I feel bad for like teachers and stuff because it'd be kind of hard to like convince kids that they're just damaging themselves and their abilities to, I don't know, it's just, cause like, how do I put this? So, you might not like what you're learning, but the skills that you develop as a student, writing things, or like drawing, or all that, you know, it like comes in handy in the future. So, even if you forget what you learned back then, the skill that you gain from that, the ability to learn effectively is what matters. The experience that you get is what matters. And when you just hand everything off to AI, then in the future when you have like a job and stuff where you can't use AI and actually need to think for yourself and solve complex problems through your own merit as a person, you're fucked! You're cooked, buddy! You're fucking done! So yeah, there you go. That's just my opinion there. I know if Magic 8 Ball's gonna be able to bail your ass out. I don't know about that one. Your employer is encouraging people to use AI more and more. You know, at least people are actually writing legible emails nowadays. It's weird because it's like embedded in a lot of the stuff you do. Like, you get automatic like AI recommendations for how to write stuff, and it's, I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too hard. I hope no one clips this AI rant and starts drama with other VTubers. I don't like it when they fight. They can try to pit me against other VTubers, and I will simply say, I don't care. It's just my personal opinion. I don't care if people disagree with me. I'm not here to convince you guys that I am like right all the time and that my opinion is the only way. I'm a pretty open-minded person, and I encourage you guys to be the same way, because that's how you learn and that's how you grow as a person. Once you close your mind and say my way is the only way and everybody else is fucking wrong, and you know, let's become one of those people, then you're just stunting your growth as a human being, and you're also probably really insufferable too. So that's why I encourage you guys to be open-minded. You might disagree with someone, but never stoop to like disrespect and shit flinging, because you're wasting your time, and you're probably not gonna get through to them anyway. And there's just no point. It doesn't accomplish anything. It really doesn't accomplish anything. So, yeah, I would rather not waste my time beefing with other creators. I make an effort to get along with everyone, if not just be neutral with them, because I am here to entertain you guys. That is my highest priority. I am not here to have childish arguments. I am an anime woman. I am here to entertain at the end of the day. So I am glad that you guys are well-natured, and thank you for being the way you are. It is very refreshing and nice, and I am glad to have such a nice and accepting community where everybody is welcome, as long as you're not an asshole. Just don't be an asshole, and you're fine. Welcome to the Umarmy. Howdy chat, howdy Tomoe. I hope your time at offkai went amazing. We live, we laugh, and we learn. Yes. Yeah, I don't know. Fights are entertaining. I'm too old for this shit. I don't want to have a little fucking spat, a little scuffle online. I would rather just go play a fucking game or something. I don't know. This sounds a little more fun. Same one still, thank you for the 5 gift subscriptions. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Crazy for Tomoe to be sneaking around the con. There are probably a lot of VTubers there. We just minding our own business, I don't know. Content creators shouldn't be fighting in the first place. Huh? I mean, probably not, but I don't know. I haven't seen too many people fighting recently. Everybody's on their best behavior. The VTubing scene in general has been pretty calm lately, which is nice. Maybe it hasn't though. I don't get that shit on my timeline. Tomoe, fight me not because I'm offended by you or disagree with you, but because fighting is fun. Okay, I'm gonna like break a glass bottle over the counter and wave it around, and then the old-timey music is gonna start playing in the background. I could do that much at least. I could pull that off. Permission to go to sleep? Yeah, sure, bro. It's not a school night. Summer. I think you have summer off, probably. Yeah, bar fights. That's a real classic right there. That's a real classic. It is honestly such a relief, though, that everybody has been having a good con season, and I don't know, I think there's more cons coming up before the end of the year still. I don't know why I'm talking like it's over already. Ugh. You're gonna break a chair over someone? Don't do all that! That's unnecessary! Welcome back from offkai. Hope you had a great time. You know what? If nothing else, I appreciate all of the well wishes. Yeah. I'm gonna cheer everybody on who goes next year. Or to whatever other con you guys want to go to. I'm gonna just stay home and stream though. I'm pretty stoked for that. Should get a new outfit for the next con. My wallet does not run that deep. To be fair, getting a new outfit is pretty complicated. These things take months, okay? You can't do this overnight. What do we have next? There are things coming up. I can't spoil all the fun. I mean, I have a new little model just this Friday, so that's pretty fun. Rest in peace, the Umarmy funds. No, it's okay. The only thing I'm really super short of right now is time. I need more time to plan everything. I just need time. I have 2D and 3D. What more is needed? Many, many things. Many, many things. You can never stop creating, or you'll die. That's like the way of the content creator, right? How's my book writing going? Pretty good. Pretty good. I've been stressed lately, so I haven't got a lot writing done. I haven't gotten a lot of writing done, but yeah, it's going well. How about a sneak peek? There are no sneak peeks for me to provide at this time. Things are almost ready though. Just wait a little bit longer and you'll see. I think, yeah, I have a good few things left before this year's over yet. I just need to sort out the rest of my, the details there, and then we'll be all good. Hopefully I can have some other little events in there too. I don't know, I'm thinking out loud right now, I'm sorry. Did I buy any merch while at the con? I didn't buy too much, honestly. I didn't buy any VTuber merch, that's the crazy part. Are my migraines gone? Mostly. Not completely, but mostly. You'd love to get a physical copy later? Hell yeah, dude. I will try to make it happen ASAP. What merch should I get? I just bought Uma Musume merch. That was it. A year and a half and you don't even know the scale? I don't know figurine scales. Sue me, okay? I just don't know. I don't know what I don't know. Maybe when the pre-order opens I'll know. Well, definitely I'll know by then, but yeah. Will I sign them? Man. I just remembered something. Yeah, signing. I love signing things. It's a lot of work, so I don't know how many I'll sign. It hurts my wrist. Signing is tough, but I can try. Just a couple, right? Just a couple. Maybe a couple. No life-size Tomoes. That won't be happening. Do I think I'll be sponsoring the event again? I'm not opposed. I'm willing to. I just have to make sure I have enough money when they send out sponsorship requests. Sign as many as you can, don't overdo it. So, for offkai, those who got my meet and greet tickets were given a hand-signed card with it. I did not know I would be signing anything until the day prior. So I had to stay up for hours signing them because they had to be turned in the morning. You just made me remember that. I'm glad they got to everyone though, but damn, I had like HGTV on in the background, just like some home hunting stuff. And I was just like sitting in bed, just writing them. Like, I can't go to bed until I get this done. I gotta get them signed. So it was last minute? Yeah, because I didn't know I'd be signing anything. I missed the memo. They probably told me somewhere, but fuck. I had no idea. Any good parties at the con? Do I seem like the type of person to fucking go to parties, bro? I think they had some public ones, but I didn't attend. I'm not a party animal. I'm very, like, anti-loud, bright places that are crowded. I don't know. How many did I sign? I didn't count, but it was a pretty sizable stack. I think it was at least 50. Probably a good chunk more. I'm not sure how many specifically, though. Thank you for all the hard effort you put in for the Umarmy. It's no problem. I wasn't mad that I had to sign it. I was just tired. I mean, military, so yeah, I see you partying. What kind of shitty stereotypes are you going by? You realize the military has, like, all sorts of people in it, right? Introverts, extroverts, everything in between. I'm a fucking introverted anime nerd. I am not social at all. I do not like socialization. In fact, I am very happy here at my house right now, where I can just talk to you guys. This is chill. I'm not around people physically, so I'm very relaxed right now. But I do not like groups of people. I do not fuck with large gatherings of any sort. So yes, very important to keep in mind. Do I think I'll make an appearance at WeebCon? Definitely not in person, and I wasn't invited, so probably not. Aw. You went to one college party in your 4 years of college? You know, that's fair. I'm proud of you for even going to one. Proud of you. There's a difference between hanging around 3 friends and hanging around 35 acquaintances. That's what I'm saying. I don't mind occasionally hanging out with friends, but I don't understand the party mentality. I think this is something I realized a lot. And this is gonna sound bad, but I think extroverts have a really hard time understanding introverts. Because growing up as an introvert, people would ask me if I was like sad or depressed because I wanted to be alone. And I was happy alone. But I don't think they understood that. It didn't make a lot of sense, I guess. It goes both ways. Probably, man. I can't for the life of me understand how someone would have fun around that many people. I won't pretend that I understand, but yeah. I don't know. It's just so different than what I'm used to. It's hard to understand. It makes sense. It really does. But I'm not social. I don't think I'll ever be social, and I think that's fine. I think that's okay. Controversial hot take 26. Ugh. Yeah, man. While you're in the military, you drink a lot, huh? I think military stereotypes are really fucking stupid, man. I understand why they exist, but a lot of the time, at least in my case, I don't think they're applicable to me. It's all very baffling, honestly. It's all very baffling. overwhelmed feeling of too much social anxiety. It's hard to kill the social anxiety. Some people are like, oh, you should just drink and then you'll be fine. That's like putting a band-aid on an open wound. It helps a little bit, but it's not gonna get rid of the issue. Yeah. Drinking usually sucks ass afterwards. I really don't like drinking that much, yeah. I don't like drinking too much. Everybody needs time to unwind and recharge in space, you know? You wanna see what kind of drunk I am? I don't wanna drink anymore this year. I've already had alcohol on like 5, 6 different occasions throughout the year. I'm good, man. I'm good. Somewhere in the multiverse, there is a timeline where Tomoe is just as antisocial as she was in school, but she went down the goth/emo path instead. Huh. I might be too much of a nerd for that, but possibly, yeah. Maybe. Drink water instead. Yeah, stay hydrated, bro. Super hydrated. Man, I don't mean to sound like a downer. I wish I was an extrovert. I'd probably be a lot more interesting as a VTuber if I was an introvert. I mean, if I was an extrovert. But instead, I am the fucking awkward person that I am. Extrovert Tomoe scares you. Be not afraid. It's perfectly fine. But then you wouldn't be as relatable. Yay! I can be cool. Hold on. Hello. Haha. What's up, fellas? If I was an extrovert, I might not have become a VTuber. That's hogwash, brother. There's plenty of extroverted VTubers out there. So many. Drinking does loosen the tongue, but you can potentially land yourself in hot water without a filter. Let this be a PSA to drink responsibly. It's kind of weird to say that I don't think I'm like any less filtered while drinking. I don't think it makes that much of a difference anyway. Well, maybe a little, but like not a lot. I don't think I would say anything that would get me in trouble at least. Let me take out my glasses there. You're like a cute puppy we like to watch. I am a horse! What are you talking about? I am a horse. That is all there is to it. You were talking to a coworker about some hobbies and he called you a nerd? Yeah, that's normal nowadays. You sound kind of congested. Unfortunately, I was born this way. This is how I sound. Sadly, tragically, this is my voice. This is just how I am. I don't know what to tell you. I do not have a con plague. No, I am not remotely sick. Am I from the South or Midwest? Why would you assume I'm from either of those places, huh? Why would you assume all that? So when you yelled at privates, you yelled with a somewhat high-toned voice. I don't yell at anyone at work. I don't have to yell at anyone. There's no reason for me to. You can communicate without yelling, you know? It's entirely possible. I don't know, man. It's kind of a mystery. I don't know. Definitely not Midwestern. I'm from the Pacific Northwest. Not too crazy. I'm from there. I don't live there, but I'm from there. When you're like me and you're in the military, they would be yanking you all around the places and whatnot. Thank you for the compliment. I'm glad you like my voice. I think it always sounds slightly off to people, but somehow it's like in a good way. I don't know. You guys are very particular about my voice. Fuck it. It's fine. It is what it is. Not LA, since you don't do the vocal fry thing? What the fuck do you mean the vocal fry thing? What are you talking about? What does that even mean? Huh? The only thing you guys can say about my voice that I can't deny is that sometimes I do not enunciate my words properly. That is from spending the good part of mostly the entirety of my life not talking at all. And then I became a streamer and now I have to fucking talk. It's crazy. Can't just be quiet and stare at people from a corner anymore. I've gotten better at it over the years, but sometimes I just be slipping and sliding with my fucking words. I try though. There's an effort. There is an effort is put in there. Oh, it's happy to see you back. Oh my gosh, hi. Tomoe, hi. LA vocal fry is like always rolling the last vowel. Wait, what, huh? Rolling it? How do you, huh? What do you mean rolling it? What did you mean by this? Your voice is soothing. I use Nikkei streams to sleep sometimes. Hell yeah, dude. They are pretty long. Linguistic terminology eludes me. I do not know how this works. Spends childhood not speaking / being introverted, chooses hobby / career based 100% on talking. I know. That's the beauty of VTubing though. That's just how it goes. It's kind of lovely. Because of VTubing, you guys get to see so many people make content that you otherwise would not know how silly and creative they are. All of your goofy little internet gestures wouldn't be around. You should be happy about it. It's pretty awesome when you look at it from that perspective. More Nikkei streams this week though? I don't know. Look at my schedule. I don't post my schedule for my sake! So you guys have to look at it too. It's like an advertisement for all the shit I'll be getting up to. I've gotten better about posting it earlier in the week too. Yeah. It's out now. Yeah. Looking is hard. That's why I put it in like 5 different places. There's no excuse not to look at it. You have no excuse not to read. Schedule's looking pretty good. I tried to cram in all sorts of things. Hear her yell in lowercase. I do kind of yell in lowercase. I can't deny that. Remember to discerning chatter, find the schedule. Well, you're on the Twitch side, so if you look down at the panels, it's right there. Can I add pictures next week to the schedule? It already has a picture on it. What do you mean? What do you mean? You've been watching my shorts on YouTube / Facebook. Hell yeah, welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. What's the Umarmy bootcamp thing? It was the panel I was supposed to present before I, didn't. So I'm just doing it as a stream because I went through the trouble of making a presentation. I don't want to just waste it. I don't want to just waste it. Are you sure it's there? On the Twitch side it is. On YouTube, it's in my community section. On Twitter, it's pinned. On Instagram, it's my story. Wait, no, I forgot to post it there. Okay, you got me there. On Discord, it's in the channel called Schedules. Yes, everywhere. Everywhere for those with eyes to look. Nemo, thank you for the 20 gift subscriptions. Thank you. Thank you so much. More people will see your work now. Speaking of which, for my art that I give back, that's more like, how do you put it? Like fan servicey, like if it's bikini art or something, I don't post it on YouTube anymore. Because I learned people don't like that. I got a lot of complaints about that consistently enough to where I was like, okay, I'm gonna just post it on Twitter now. So, if you want to see all the art I get, you can find it on Twitter. Because apparently people be scrolling YouTube and shit in public and it kind of like jump scares you by putting it on your homepage. Which isn't good. So, at least on Twitter, you know, you kind of already know what you're getting when you go on Twitter. It's a little bit all over the place. Yeah, I don't know. Gotta keep them on their toes. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just trying to be considerate, that's all. I don't think it's like that bad of art. Personally, like, I think it looks nice from an artistic perspective, but if it's like too sexy and that causes problems in some way, I guess that wouldn't be good. I don't know, I post a lot of different kinds of arts, but that's like what people hone in on is that in particular. Like I'll post like 10 completely safe for work art pieces and then one sexy one and people would be like, ah, Tomoe, how could you? But usually it's like not a bad reception, but yeah, either way, I'm not gonna post it on Instagram or YouTube anymore. I'll just post that in particular on Twitter. So yeah, there you go. Just a bit of an update there. It's not like I don't know. It's just, really, it's just an effort to be more considerate for people who are scrolling stuff like YouTube and whatnot, publicly, which I think is more so the case than Twitter. It's more likely to just appear and you can't like scroll past it. I don't know. When you get community posts, they're like right there, you know? So yeah, hopefully that makes sense. I don't know. Do you guys see where I'm coming from with this? Am I crazy? Am I crazy? I don't think I'm crazy. Okay, awesome. Speaking of Twitter, it compresses images and turns them all into JPEGs. Is there any place for the original quality? I mean, I have all of the original art pieces, but I wouldn't know how to share them. Uncompressed is pretty tough. Get you, but I mean, it's not like I'm saying I won't post it anywhere. At least it's still available, you know? At least it's still there. Discord? Oh, I guess I could post on Discord. Does Discord compress images? I wonder how that works. That'd be a lot of images to post though, damn. Pixiv for Tomoe art. I don't even know if I could post art there that I didn't draw. Hoarding all the high quality images. It wasn't my intention. I didn't know there was a demand for high quality images. I'd be getting like the most massive files back from artists. It's like 4,000 by 12,000 canvas size. And yet I'm just like, well, this isn't gonna fucking post. Sometimes I have to like go in and shrink the file myself. That's tough. Well, usually not. I think it auto compresses actually. But like some platforms, like YouTube, I think you have to like change it from PNG to JPEG. Otherwise the file's too big sometimes. As long as you have Discord Nitro, it won't get compressed. I do have Nitro. I pay Discord that $8 a month. Which is probably a waste of money in hindsight, but it's okay. I could probably put them on a Google Drive. That might work. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Yeah. Yeah. I don't mind if you guys want me to. How do I feel about being in Forza? People have said that they've seen me there, so it's pretty cool. I don't have any particularly strong feelings about it. Discord Nitro's only customer. Yeah. Look, man, I gotta be a big, strong alpha wolf. I can't have people be buying Nitro for me, you know? I'm not no damn kitten. I'm the whole horse. Hello, horse girl from my Instagram reels. Hi, I'm Tomoe. Hello. Hi. Hi. Hello. Yeah, I'll give you guys the original art pieces. I don't know how many. I'll go through my unorganized ass folder and just throw a bunch in there, and there you go. I'll at least put the ones from this year in there. Require the Tomoe in a wedding dress art in full 4K. I think there was something like that months ago. It's hard to remember now. I'm the type of person that doesn't organize my files. Like, if I open my downloads right now, it's like everything. I don't sort by files. Except for a couple things I have in files, but when I get a new computer outside of the military, I'll try to use files. It's gonna be a big change, but I can't just leave everything in my downloads. I can't do this, not forever. Sort by date modified, so fucking true, bestie, so true. How is that a red flag? God forbid a woman just leave everything the way it is. Yeah. I'll get new hardware where I don't have to transport it. I don't trust the military moving companies not to break my shit. So I'd rather wait until after I move, and then we'll go from there. We'll do a big fucking celebration with, I don't know, like horse statues and shit. I don't know. Hi, Tomoe, welcome home. Hello! I hope you made it home safely. I hope you managed to get back and the delays didn't get you and whatnot, because that was pretty bad. Moving time is all about the missing and the broken. Luckily, all of my shit's really cheap, so if it breaks, it's replaceable. Because all of this stuff is like 4 years old. Got my fucking $24 Best Buy monitors. And they don't even match, bro. They're like different heights. I got my like $15 RGB keyboard. I have the most scuffed ass setup ever. It's definitely one of those like, if it works type of setups, but it's not nice by any means. It is really bad. Yeah, my monitors are different brands as well. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I don't think I'll have too much stuff to move though, because I don't own that many things. And I can finally take my silver play button out of the box and like hang it up. It's been in the box since I got it over a year ago. It's just on my table. I haven't even opened it since then, I don't think. Yeah, I would love to hang it up. I just don't have the ability to put holes in the wall, so yeah. Have I ever shown it off? I think I took a picture of it at some point. Soon the haters will have to come up with something else to hate you for when you leave the military. Aw, fuck, dude, you're right. You're right, they're gonna be in shambles. Oh, shit. I have to be considerate and stay in for their sake. How dare that horsewoman? They'll still hate me for the same reason. Yeah, they'll hate me for doing military charities still. There you go. Reason to hate me right there. We haven't taken it from them yet. They'll hate me for having been in the military. That's crazy, because there are some other prior service military, or prior service VTubers who were around, or are around, and they don't get hate for it, so I don't know. Maybe they just decided to say fuck me in particular. It is what it is, though. I don't really give that much of a shit. It's wild how people can hate you for anything. You have to understand, bro. You have to understand. Most people hate a VTuber not for who they are, but for who they think they are. So why would I care if they hate the version of me that exists in their head, you know? I think that's fine. You can't do much about people like that. Hey Tomoe, cool to see Tomoe all over offkai. Crazy to think about last year. Meet and greet, and on the weekend you were in the big banner. Much love. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You worked hard! It's the year of the horse, of course I have to work hard. There's way too much negativity in the world. Well, social media rewards negativity, so of course you're gonna see a lot of that stuff. But you just kind of have to, like, I don't know, not worry about it too much. Proud of my hard work during the last weekend. I'm glad I'm home. I'm happy to stream again. Life is good. I have regained my balance. I am in my zen state. My sense of peace has been achieved. Yes. Your head is full of horses? Oh, you got tinnitus, brother. Be careful. You haven't caught a stream of mine in months, but you just got out of the military. Congratulations on your freedom. But you're stuck in the Umarmy. You can't do anything about that. I did well, thank you. And thank you for drawing the 8-foot horse standee and the little horseshoe crab. Everybody was very happy to see those. You did a great job. I'm glad that it was finally able to be unveiled. It felt like such a meaningful moment. And hopefully a lot of people are able to get their hands on the little acrylic version of it once that's for sale online too. It is quite exciting. The whimsy has returned to the haunts, all is well. Yes, exactly. Exactly. You want an apple beer? Is that somehow different than an apple cider? Is that different? How much did the 8-foot cutout end up being? It was pretty expensive. Because it's above the normal size that you have to get, but luckily the auction helped offset the costs for production, so it all worked out. In the end, it all worked out, so it's alright. Hopefully next year goes even better. Next year, I don't know. I want to keep doing better and better for the Umarmy. I hope you guys have been enjoying the journey as well. Just seeing, like, the new stuff that we're able to accomplish together. All these new milestones and shit, you know? I feel like it's pretty exciting. I, for one, have a lot of fun with it. So I can only hope the same can be said about you guys as well. Like, damn, look at what that horse is doing. Look at what she accomplished. Look at what we pulled off together. We're fucking awesome. We're awesome. We're amazing. We're extravagant. It is my humble duty to keep preparing cooler and cooler shit for you guys so you can say, yes, I am in the Umarmy. That is my horse. You can't tell me to leave. How are you going to handcuff a horse anyway? They got 4 legs. It doesn't work. Be ungovernable, but like within reason, you know? Your morale is high? Fuck yeah, let's go. Hoof cuff, yeah. That. I'm gonna be at a $250,000 in no time. Oh shit, yeah. Wait. Oh golly, I don't even know what milestone to celebrate next. Maybe I should celebrate a $250,000. Do you think we can hit a $250,000 by the end of the year? That'd be pretty cool. I guess we'll see. We'll have to see what happens. The future is unpredictable. It's all so chill. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good, honestly. No complaints here. $250,000, then 500,000, and then the world? Is that how that works? Tomoe, why'd you leave us alone? I'm sorry, I had work to do. I'm sorry. Everything is better, Del. Everything is safe now. No need to panic. Yes, recruitment for the Umarmy is at an all-time high. Drag everybody into the recruitment office and tell them to join Big Haunts. And then, yeah. That's all I really got. That's my whole pitch right now. I think that's all I really have for today, though. I wish to share my, knowledge of the con with you guys and make sure everyone is okay, and then, yeah, I'll be around this week, though. We have a lot of streams lined up, and I hope that everybody has a lot of fun, and it's good to be back, and I'm super excited about it, and thank you guys for being so awesome, and I hope you continue to have fun in the Umarmy. That's all I could ask for. As long as we keep having fun together, we have not lost the plot, fellas. That is how I feel, from the bottom of my enlarged horse heart. This week has been kicking my butt like a buddy, but I'm glad to see you stream today. Thanks, boss. No problem, bro. Glad to be back. Better than ever. Good things ahead, fellas! Good things ahead. Oh, golly, it's a raid. I'm sorry, I have to go now! But, yes, later. Bye, guys. I'll see you later. Thank you.